Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Tower of Babel podcast. As always, I'm Julian Mush. I'm joined by Matt Tork.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the latest in film and TV news today. Interesting couple stories. Couple stories close to the heart. Mike Myers has been in the news.
Yeah.
Talk of a Austin Powers sequel or return to that franchise in some way. I have mixed feelings. We'll talk about that.
Of course you do. Okay.
The Mandalorian Grogu didn't perform well in theaters. We'll talk about kind of like what that means for Star Wars, I think, a little bit. There's a whole, I guess I carved out a middle section of that podcast where it's just like depressing news about AI.
Oh, okay, great.
So that's
the heart of the podcast.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that. There is a bunch of stuff that we've been watching. You said you've been watching some stuff. I've been watching some stuff. So I got a few things on the docket that we can talk about that you can go see today in the movie theater. I don't know if you've heard of it. Pretty popular place to hang out when we were kids, but less so these days.
Not so much
these days.
And just to jump in on what you said there, I've been watching stuff.
Okay.
It's been one thing that's taken 6 hours.
Yeah. Well, technically two things or two parts of one larger thing. Yeah.
I could have been doing so much more with my time.
Yeah, but why do that when you can watch really high quality cinematic content? Content. I used to see that. Anyway, before we get into all of that, I will just remind folks at home two things, because it's been a while since we've done one of these episodes.
Yeah.
And so here's the usual housekeeping. Go over to our website, towerofbabel.ca. Over there, just click around. There's lots of stuff to see. Mostly, though, I want you to click on the button that says support us and head over to patreon.com/towerbabelcast and toss us a couple shekels, because for those few shekels, if I can keep using, or bones, we used to call it. Remember
bones?
People call stuff bones? I saw a really funny
bucks.
Joke about how people used to say like, oh, get the bread or get the cheese, or whatever, right?
Cheese was good.
And now they just say get the bag. And it was like this whole joke about how, like, as we get progressively further along in society, money just represents the less and less of the sandwich until it's not even the sandwich at all. It's literally just the bag it comes in. So I thought that was funny.
The
bag. Anyway, we'll talk about that. We also, for your trouble, for your money, as I was going to say, we do a monthly film club. We did last month. We did Escape from New York. Listen, I'm not going to spoil the whole review. I just think that movie gets a lot of love.
Yeah.
And not that it's a bad movie. I just don't think it's like a great movie. And I don't really understand why people consider it to be a quote unquote great movie. So you can listen to us kind of try to figure that out.
Hey, well, it got a sequel, so I think you're wrong.
It did get a sequel, Escape from LA.
Yeah.
And there's talks of a reboot with Michael Bay. Sorry, not Michael Bay.
He probably
would be better if it was Michael Bay, but it's not Michael Bay. It's Zack Snyder.
And then he can just keep using the same shots he always uses for every movie.
You saw that about it. He reused one shot from Transformers in like, I don't remember what movie it was from. What movie was it?
Bad Boys?
Bad Boys, I think you're right. Yeah. Like a chase scene down the highway. Yeah.
On the freeway.
You know what? Sometimes you got to, be economical.
But also good on him. He went a long time without anyone realizing
figuring it out.
Yeah. And now
also,
everyone's nitpicking everything.
Impressive that people are able to figure that out. Because and it's like, okay, because it's over 2 movies, so it's a little bit more difficult, especially over like a long time.
Yeah.
But in Commando, do you remember Commando?
Yep.
In Commando, they use the same shot twice within 10 seconds of each other.
Yeah.
And that's funny to me. I love that movie. It's very, very a hilarious movie. One of my all-time favorites.
Add it to the list. Do you think Michael Bay, when he realized someone caught him, he was just like, did I do that? No.
He probably didn't even know.
You think
he probably did not even know?
He's like, fuck, I've done so much worse.
He's like, I need some stock footage. I need stock footage from a highway or chase or whatever. Yeah. I mean,
like, just throw in that Armageddon space footage
for some reason the whole White House explodes for no reason.
Every movie has a meteorite.
Yeah. Armageddon though.
Great flick.
Yeah, great movie. Why did they need?
No, don't.
No. I know we beat that to death. Anyway, we're doing Escape from LA this month, so next week we'll record that probably.
There wasn't a third, so maybe he doesn't escape.
So I heard that the third would have been Escape from Chicago.
That seems easy.
It's like they didn't even build a wall around it.
Get a cab and let's catch the next flight out.
Well, okay,
it
so
seems like an easy escape.
In this dystopian future that they set up in the Escape from movies.
Yeah.
I want to escape from this franchise. You know. Anyway, New York is a high security prison. So is LA after a big earthquake. Is the thinking that, okay, well, we also need a Midwestern city that we can also
got to make everyone happy.
Everyone needs a prison. So we have a Chicago prison. I feel like, do you think Dallas or Houston would make a better prison than Chicago?
Or Atlanta?
Is that too close to New York to feel like for it to be useful?
Escape from Chicago? Escape from Dallas? That doesn't sound that great.
Escape from Kansas City doesn't have the same. Escape from Chicago has at least a good ring to it, I guess. I'll give them that.
Escape from New Orleans? That could be good.
I mean, that's what everyone's trying to do right now because it's sinking.
That's true.
It's too real, bro.
Maybe it's like
that's too real.
Sunken underwater prison.
Escape from Atlantis is what you're describing.
Well, yeah, that could work too.
I would watch Escape from Atlantis.
Do you think he should have just done every single city for his career?
Every single city?
Yeah.
Every single one?
Movie he's ever done
again,
has been Escape from.
Just to go back to the premise of Escape from New York, it centers around the president of the United States crash landing.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they were sabotaged by what we would today consider to be completely reasonable people.
Yeah.
Sabotaged by this terrorist organization. So, like, does the president keep crash landing into places, or is it like we need to change up the?
I think they're saving someone's daughter in the second one.
It's probably the president's daughter.
Probably.
Who's the president?
Is it the same? So what? The whole prison in New York is it gone, and then like the new prison's in LA?
I assume it's just another prison. It's an additional prison.
They added another one.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, okay, and then we'll also make Chicago into a prison in this dystopian future. Which
there's
again,
a lot of prisons.
Well, there's already a lot of prisons. They're just not. They just don't happen to be like
just
converted cities. Yeah. Are you a Judge Dredd fan?
I am, because I love Taco Bell.
No, that's not Judge Dredd. That's
yeah, it is.
No, that's
Demolition Man.
That's Demolition Man.
Same movie though.
I mean, same idea.
They're pretty much the same movie. Dredd, yeah. I haven't.
Have you seen the Judge Dredd? Like the
I've seen
Dredd
the Colin
3D.
Farrell. Is that the Colin Farrell
That's
one?
like, well, I don't think Colin Farrell's in it. It's what's his name from The Boys.
Which one was? No, Colin Farrell did a Judge Dredd.
You're thinking. First of all, no, he didn't.
Or did he do a Demolition Man?
No, unless there was a reboot of Demolition Man. That's a Schwarzenegger movie.
No, okay.
Dredd has Carl Urban.
Yeah,
and then are you thinking of Miami Vice?
No,
is that what you're thinking of?
Never. And then there's confused with.
And then obviously Sly Stallone did the original.
No, so Colin Farrell did a
not Dredd though.
Then try Demolition Man.
Dredd or Dredd.
So he's got
Dredd, not DRED.
Yeah, so he has dreads.
Colin Farrell, my top pick for Judge Dredd.
No. Okay, so go to his IMDb. Which one am I getting confused with?
Dude, how far back do you want to go?
10 years. 20.
20 years?
No,
2006?
15 years. Let's split.
Crazy that 2006 was 20 years ago, but all right. I'll give it to you. Here, let me transition so everyone can see what we're looking at here.
Yeah, they really need to.
Oh, we do like to, by the way,
your slow internet.
I never. Okay, first of all, it's my computer that's slow.
Right.
The internet is very fast.
Okay.
Look at this handsome man. Also, Penguin in pretty ugly as Penguin in the Batman.
Keep going though. I want to see what I'm getting.
Okay, so I've never seen In Bruges, but it's a movie that I've been always wanted.
It's great.
I want to see it so bad. Okay. So let's go backwards to
Banshees of Inisherin is amazing.
Great movie. Absolutely killer movie. Absolutely. Did it win an Oscar? It was definitely nominated for Oscars. Widows. Oh man, he's playing a lot of movies.
Keep going. Total Recall.
Total Recall. Okay, yeah. Another same Schwarzenegger thing. This movie sucks though. Total Recall
terrible.
It got a 6.2. It's 2012 that movie came out, which is also happens to be. I'm pretty sure the same year that Dredd came out.
Yeah, I think it was that time.
yeah. So maybe that's why you're getting confused.
Yeah.
Dredd 3D. If you've not seen it with Carl Urban, truly fantastic movie.
Do they still make 3D movies?
Yes, they do, because you could see Mandalorian Grogu in 3D.
Oh wow.
I mean, I wouldn't personally.
No one did, apparently. I don't think people knew it was a movie. They just thought it was a show that was just
it was a show.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't know.
What do you know?
I don't know what I don't know, you know?
No, I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing I know.
But you do know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get into the news here.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start with the funnest one. Mike Myers, on the heels of the Shrek 5 trailer. Did you see this, by the way?
I did, yeah.
Shrek 5 trailer. The youths out there, the kids.
Yeah.
They are having a hard time with it. I don't know if you saw that.
Mm-hmm.
They think it looks, the animation's too good. I think is the general sense I've been getting from that. It doesn't look exactly like.
Why not just keep it going?
This is what I don't understand. Do people think that, like, I don't think we have the technology to make Shrek look like in 2012 or whatever when that movie came out.
Of course we do.
No, we don't, dude.
Where did it go?
All the tools that we use to make animated movies have evolved.
Okay, well,
over that time.
So you say, okay, so then they should be able to make it.
I'm saying that the tools, it would actually be more work to make it look like it did from when it first came out than it would be to just give it this like slight polish. And again, I saw the side-by-side comparisons.
Yeah, it's brutal.
I don't think it looks that different to me.
What?
No, really. Yeah, look, let's do side-by-side. We'll do it right now.
One looked like lime green.
Shrek.
And one looked more like
5
brown green.
Side-by-side comparison.
Now we're just body shaming Shrek.
Well, I mean, he does have some body. Okay, so yeah, he's a much different shade he's a different color.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's more Slimer in 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. Let's let me go. Let's check.
Maybe his greens changed. It's 20 years. 24 years.
If you want to watch,
is that when it came out?
Yeah,
dear
2001.
Lord.
Yeah, that's great. So again, we're talking a long time between these releases. And by the way, there was 3 other movies in between. Just to be fair, one of which is considered pretty good, Shrek 2. The third one, people don't really talk about very much.
No,
I don't even know if I've seen Shrek 4.
I don't think I have. And wasn't there just like a spin-off one of? Or they probably just did like some Christmas specials and stuff with like the gingerbread man and
I'm sure that I don't know. I can't answer that question.
One of the prince or Lord Farquaad.
Okay, so they've done so. There's some shape change. Like people are like, "Oh, his face is a different shape." Is it really that different of a shape?
Look at the eyes. Look at the brows.
His eyes are a little bit closer together.
The nose is going the opposite direction.
His nose, instead of going up, goes down now.
Yeah, I guess he's older.
Yeah,
so it should. Yeah,
his nose is drooped. And they're like, "Oh, it's just going to be a bunch of like Gen Z reference humor," is what they're saying.
For sure,
it's going to be. Here's what I'm saying, guys, and it's crazy because you seem to be on the team of like the 20-year-olds.
Yeah,
who are like,
I'm young at heart.
They grew up.
Well, what do you mean? Like, you look at the difference.
I don't. But like, okay, this is like worse to you. It's like not that different to me. To me, this is like marginally changed to me.
But what does it need to change? Is what.
Okay, so like, okay, here's a good example: the gingerbread man. So
yeah, that's hilarious.
So I thought the caked up.
That's so funny.
BBL thing. Yeah. I think that's pretty funny.
I think it's gold.
But
people don't like that one?
The kids are like, no, it's not. That's not a good joke. It's too vulgar or whatever. And
they're not saying that.
Yeah, they are.
These kids are on OnlyFans.
I'm telling you that the kids today are prudes. They are prudes. No. They're prudes. It's okay. It's not their fault. Okay, so the Donkey, not that different.
No, Donkey's fine.
Not that different, right? I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say I think people are overreacting. All right. Oh, there was a Puss in Boots.
That's what it was.
That was what they did. There's 3 of those movies.
Yeah, that's wild.
But also, can you blame them when they've got Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, he's the best.
I adore Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, he needs to be in more movies.
Why is he not?
I don't know. Look what they put out these days. Why would you want to be in one?
Should we check what he's up to lately? What's Antonio Banderas up to?
Is he on Instagram or TikTok? He's probably doing like some stupid.
He's just on TikTok.
Some stupid dance on TikTok, trying to just connect with whoever he can.
Antonio Banderas, Spanish actor, correct? So here's my general like take on all this stuff, which is that I think Shrek has come full circle now, and people are like, they just want it to be like it was when they were kids. It's not going to be exactly like it was when you were kids. You just got to give it a chance. It's probably still going to be pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a couple jokes, you know what I mean?
Here
and
like,
there.
Like, oh, is it going to be like a touchstone of your childhood?
And also, it's not made for those people anymore.
That's, well, I mean, you argue that it's made for them now that they're 20 instead of, 5 or whatever they were when they first saw it, So it is like sort of, I think that it's aging with the fans, I think, to some degree. Or you could argue that they're like,
don't market it for young kids then.
Or maybe then
make it R-rated.
R-rated. Maybe, well, it's like Toy Story. Okay, so Toy Story 5.
Shrek XXX. Yeah, Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 5 just came out. People talk about this Toy Story franchise as being like a franchise that's grown up with millennials. Yeah. So, I saw first Toy Story when I was young. It resonated with me. And then ever since then, it's been following my generation as it's aged up. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Maybe Shrek isn't doing that. Maybe it is like saying, hey, let's try to go get the
He's
fucking
an ogre who lives in the swamp.
The ogre. He's like, they're going to go after the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's what they are. Or maybe that's what people it's the Gen Alphas that they're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't even know what's going on.
We got to get rid of this. Have I told you about this? Like this idea where like, we got to get away from this like, generation v generation like warfare.
Yeah, that's got to go.
It's got to be, it's rich v poor. We just got to, it's about tearing down the rich people. Doesn't matter if they're millennial or boomer or whatever they are. If they're rich, they got to go. Yeah. That's the war I'm willing to fight. Okay. Paddington in Peru is this most recent movie. First of all, we'll watch. Mercedes-Benz in her shoes. Sounds like, okay,
haven't seen.
Firstly, that's definitely not a movie and probably a commercial and shouldn't be on here. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Girl
he was in Indiana Jones. That's the last time I saw him.
Cult Killer, Journey to Bethlehem. Sorry, I didn't read that properly.
Too many rich people there.
I don't think there's a lot of anybody there these days.
Nope.
He was in Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes, I recall. Yes.
Small little role.
Puss in Boots, Yule Log. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Yule Log is funny. They're just like, he was just there to do some commentary for when the log is on. Great. The Enforcer, Codename Banshee, Uncharted. I remember he was the bad guy in that. I remember this movie so distinctly because I loved Antonio Banderas. He gets his throat slit. Spoilers for the 2022 movie of Uncharted. There's not a single drop of blood. And I was like, this is a crazy decision.
That's a tough neck.
Why have his throat be slit if you're not going to even dare to have a drop of blood in it? Just do something else. Man. Shoot him in the head. Whatever. Anyway, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Cousin's nephew's boyfriend.
Yeah. Absolutely nothing. Either way, hey, let the people make Shrek and just don't go see it if you don't
That's what I'm saying. Just give it a chance.
It's Mike Myers.
I'm saying give it a chance. That's what I'm saying.
Austin Powers, I'm there opening day.
Okay. I think
those are the funniest movies. The first two.
My take is this.
Yeah.
It is the only comedy trilogy that is every movie is as funny as the last one. Every single one.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 are all absolutely hilarious. I think it's a mistake to go back to the well. Don't go back. There's no way
you
can make
that commercial they made?
The Verizon commercial? Yeah. Yes, I did. And I will admit,
funny jokes.
Couple cringy moments, but you're right. There was some funny
Everybody
ones.
Hates You, Scott, or whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the zip it thing, or like the
still good.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, it obviously still works,
and it has to work because that's going to be in there no matter what, even if you hate it. That's lasted 3 movies.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't recycle jokes. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's it's a franchise. They have they literally reuse the same joke structures over and over again. And it's still funny.
This movie to be made though.
I think
I can't believe it hasn't.
I think it risks devaluing that perfect trilogy. It's perfect. Don't ruin it. Because technically you can't ruin it because they'll always have those 3, which is I think But I just don't think it needs to make another. What was the movie he made? The Rooster, I think it was called. Shortly after Austin Powers 3.
Don't remember.
Maybe it wasn't shortly after. It was like maybe like 5 or 6 years later. It was very much of the vein of Austin Powers, like same structure. He's playing multiple roles again. It's like I can't remember. There's something to do with like a NHL goalie is like one of the characters, like this, like who's called like the Rooster, and
none of this rings a bell.
No, the Guru. What's it called?
The Love Guru.
The Love Guru. That's what I'm
Jessica
thinking
Alba's in that.
Yes, that movie I think got a bad rap, but
because it wasn't funny.
It was not that. Okay, come on, it's not that bad. It's doing a lot of the same stuff that Austin Powers is doing.
I know,
a lot of the same stuff. Why
yeah.
doesn't it work?
Because it wasn't Austin Powers.
I think Austin Powers is there's something innately unique about Austin Powers as a character, and Dr. Evil, obviously.
Yeah.
Dr. Evil, the funniest character of all.
Yeah, baby. But
yeah, baby, yeah.
Mini-Me? Come on.
I mean, is Mini-Me dead?
Yeah, he's long gone. But how good was Mini-Me when he came around?
I mean, very funny. There's lots of very funny moments.
I might watch those later.
You can't ever go wrong. I die laughing with those movies. It'd be like going back to me. It'd be like going back and making. It's like let's get Jim Carrey and make another Ace Ventura movie. It's a lost
you wouldn't watch
age. I would watch it because
There
I
you go.
love. Here's the thing. Did you watch Dumb and Dumber 2?
Yeah,
And
terrible.
is it terrible
It's
or
not good.
is it just not as good as the first?
Well, of course it doesn't. I don't even compare them. Like they don't count.
It's fun to watch the second movie because it's fun to hang out with those characters again.
Yeah.
They're doing dumb stuff. Lloyd.
Wait, is that Dumb and Dumber or which one is that? one?
Dumb and Dumber is the
The one with the guy from
the pre
Criminal Minds or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that one's terrible.
So Dumb and Dumber 2,
Yeah,
TOO,
yeah.
I think. Yeah, that brings Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels back.
No, but that's the movie you watch it once and you just never watch it.
You're
again.
like, okay, there's some funny bits here. It's fun to be like with Lloyd and like they're just doing their shenanigans or whatever. That's funny. There's a lot of funny stuff in it. The bit where he's like he pretends that he's in a mental asylum for like 10 years.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Good. Yeah,
but like,
good.
yeah, is it gonna? It'll never be the same. And this is what I'm saying about Shrek too. We live in an age where there is no such thing as like it was very rare. 1 in a million with this stuff happens. Even the stuff that like makes $1 billion doesn't like achieve this like uniculture. Everyone's aware of it. Everyone knows about it. Everyone thinks it's like, and I say everyone, but like a large enough like critical mass of people, right? Like the first Hangover movie is a good example of that. So it's like not enough people go to the movies.
Well,
not enough people are watching movies. They don't make comedies like that anymore. And even if it's like, okay, Austin Powers, everyone loves Austin Powers.
Yeah.
It's going to make a fraction of what those other movies used to make. It's going to feel like a cheap imitation. And it sounds like I'm saying this like Shrek is got to give Shrek a chance, but not Austin Powers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying they have some things in common. I don't think you need to make a Shrek 5.
No.
But if you're going to, sure, give it an opportunity.
There doesn't need to be 5. There doesn't need to be 10 Fast and Furious movies.
Or 5 Toy Stories.
No.
Or 10 Fast and Furious movies.
But Mike Myers is going to be making bank that year.
I guess. Yeah, I guess
Must be hurting.
I mean, that's what I'm like. It worries me that it seems a little desperate.
Was there ever? Hey, Dr. Evil maybe is desperate these days. Who knows what he's got to do? I'm there though. I'm going to go see it.
I think make the stakes smaller.
Has there ever been an Austin Powers video game? I had one on Game Boy.
I don't think that you had an Austin Powers video game
on Game Boy, but I don't think there was like I'm not counting
on Game
that.
Boy.
Yeah.
So then the answer is yes to your question.
But I mean like
I don't think so.
Console, like big one.
I mean, first of all, they don't make those types of games, but they certainly don't make those types of games for comedies.
They should.
Video.
So it's just GoldenEye ripoff, but
that I mean, if you're gonna do it,
good.
then you have to make. Then it needs to be a Austin Powers direct like satire of GoldenEye, right? There's several official video games.
The late 90s. Game Boy Color. That's what I had.
Published by Rockstar Games. That's players navigate a parody desktop interface and features mini games like rock paper scissors, Pac-Man clone.
That's bringing back some memories.
Platform. That's very weird. Austin Powers, Welcome to My Underground Lair. Game Boy Color 2000. The companion to Oh Behave, this game themed Dr. Evil. It features different mini games like Domination, which is Othello, and a stunt racing mini game. Austin Powers Pinball and Austin Powers Operation Trivia.
That's not bad.
A trivia-based game from 1999. So, short answer is like no, but short answer is yes.
Yes,
but
yeah.
no to anything being good or interesting, even. Anyway, so long story short, Shrek, give it a chance. I think. Austin Powers, if they do decide to do it, give it a chance. Don't do it. Is my thinking on it, because I just don't think there's just no way.
I'm full on disagreeing with you, and do it. I want to see it.
All right, fair enough.
I've been waiting for that movie for a very long time.
We'll disagree. Just watch the first three again.
I will.
Okay. So The Mandalorian and Grogu didn't make a lot of money in box office. It made enough to make back its budget, plus a little bit of spending money, a little bit of pocket change,
a little bit of shekels,
a little bit of some bones, if you will, some cheese, some bread. Certainly not lighting the box office on fire. You know what movie made more money than that? Obsession did, and made more money than the Mandalorian and Grogu. On one hand, it means that the kids are going back to the movie theater, but on the other hand, it means they're only going to the movie theater to see movies made by TikTokers.
Yeah,
which is not
100%. No.
Did you go see Mandalorian and Grogu or no?
I did not.
Never
got around to it.
That's what I mean. This is a bad sign.
It is a bad sign.
You like Star Wars, though. Right?
I loved Mandalorian. That was like my favorite.
But yet you couldn't be bothered to go see this movie.
I rewatched.
Why?
Lord of the Rings 1 and 2 before. I don't know. I just didn't go.
I don't feel like you have no good. This is not. You're not giving me a lot of good excuses.
I didn't have an excuse. It wasn't enough to get me going there.
What do you mean enough? Like, what would you need to see?
Austin Powers, I guess. I'm telling you, I will.
What if it was the trailer for Austin Powers before that movie?
Then I don't know. I feel like season 1 of Grogu, or what? How many have I seen now? 2? How many are there?
There's 3 seasons.
Okay, then the show is enough for me. I'm good. What else are they going to do?
Well, they basically did another mini season.
Exactly. So I'll just stream that and binge that on my couch.
I mean, you won't have to. I mean, I guess that's just watching a movie. Is that called binging a movie?
I guess I'm binging something. Binging content. But no, I don't know. It didn't seem like this. I don't know. I was happy with what it was on the show.
Fair enough, I guess.
And I guess that
very
should
odd to me, but
that should get me going to go see it in the theater.
So,
but
right?
It didn't. Not at all.
So do you think that maybe there's been this idea, whether it's been true or not? It's mostly been not true, I would say.
Yeah.
That if you have a big enough TV show, you could spin that off into a popular movie. But you think that's a misnomer? That's not true?
I don't think that's true.
People used to say
the
that
Sopranos
Game of
movie
Thrones
wasn't great.
Yeah.
Did Breaking Bad do a movie?
Yeah, they did. But it was straight to Netflix.
So that wasn't that great. But if I'm going straight theatrical, and then
there is Serenity.
Yeah. Mad Men. They didn't do a movie.
No, they did not. People used to say that Game of Thrones finale should have been a movie instead of a season.
I disagree.
That was the biggest show on television at the time. Given what we know now,
I have to go to a theater to watch it.
Given what we know now, it seems to me like it would have been a flop at the box office if people had done that. But maybe not. Maybe you just need to, capture like
knowing how bad it was. I'm like, I had to go leave my house to go watch this garbage.
I mean, do you think really people have a hard time with going to the movie theater? Like that's like that the threshold, just leaving your house at all is too much of an ask for most people?
I think it is. I think you got your cell phone is just handcuffing you into your house.
I think people need to get off social media, maybe, but different. I mean, like, I'm begging you people. There is a whole wide world outside. Go check out. There's live music. You can go to a movie theater. It's 100 times bigger than your TV screen. Like, let's go here. 100 times, 1,000 times bigger than your phone.
Don't watch us. Get out there.
You watch us on your phone on the way to the movie theater.
On the way to the movie theater.
Yeah.
Tell them that you want to see us on the big screen.
No, don't tell them that. I don't want to be in the. I don't want to be in the movie. I don't want to.
We don't want to get you kicked out of the theater.
Yeah. No. Can you imagine how big my nose would be on that screen? No, thank you.
Oh my God.
Travis Mitchell, friend of the show, says hi, hello, Travis. Good to have you in the chat. Okay. So you told me everything I need to know. The Star Wars is so boned. If we can't get you, who's a fan of the show,
Well,
out
they
to
just keep shoving content down your throat. We get it.
So do you think if there was less stuff on TV, would you be more likely to
100%.
see it? Okay. So it's less is more strategy.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Have you seen the new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer?
I have. Looks like a regular Spider-Man movie.
I know, but that to me is good news.
Yeah, well, it's doing what works. Right?
It looks to me, first of all, I'm not saying like, oh, it looks good. Sure. I mean, like, it visually looks better than most Marvel movies I've seen in a long time. Like, it doesn't look cheap.
No.
It has there's quality color grading done on this film.
I'll agree with you on that. Every Marvel movie that comes out now, you're just like, this is just, it looks like we could have made it in this room.
Exactly. But this doesn't look like that. So I feel like Marvel's kind of maybe learned some lessons and is kind of like going back to the drawing board here and
it's
saying,
because they got to use the big city.
You gotta go to
so
New York
they're
City.
like, they have no choice but to make it look good. Right?
Well, I mean, like, what was the last?
You can't fake that.
What was it? Fantastic Four. Do you see Fantastic Four?
Jessica Alba?
No.
Oh.
That movie was from 2001.
I did see that one. No, I didn't see this new one.
It also looked kind of cheap. And that was the last one from last year. The big one from last year.
And also, I don't know what is real anymore with clips I'm seeing on Twitter and the internet. Like when they're like, or whatever the new
AI.
Doom one. They're like, new Doom leak. And I'm looking at it and it's just like, I don't know if it's real or fake.
I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
My general take on that is just to not look at it. It's just like, I'm just gonna go see the movie. Okay, so
fair enough.
Spider-Man Brand New Day, pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
Have you seen what they're doing for their popcorn bowl? I'm gonna share the
I'm
screen.
assuming it's something you can have sex with because that seems to be every popcorn
it does.
bowl.
You know what? That's funny you should say that because it does kind of give sex stuff. Let me pull up the screen again. If you want to watch this live, YouTube and Twitch at Tower Babblecast on any of those places. Anyway, so here I'm gonna show you this Spider-Man Brand New Day popcorn bowl live reaction. We're really curating as a podcast. We're doing live reactions now. Here we go. I guess I gotta search.
You better be covered in web.
I mean, after you see this, you'll be covered in web. Look at this fucking thing. God. Look at this thing. Why does it look like a jizz bowl? That's what I want to know. It looks like
it goes in. Yeah. Oh my Lord.
That is crazy. This is supposed to be webbing. It does not look like webbing.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty gross, dude.
The Supergirl one was
the drink
much worse.
My understanding is the drink goes in that arm here. What was the Supergirl one?
It looked like it had her jacket, but just looked like a bunch of foreskin around a
oh,
cup.
No, okay,
go to that one.
Okay,
this one's not that bad.
I just think this like splooge. This splooge thing is kind of gross to me. I'm not to keep using that word. I don't love it. Okay,
no, this
Supergirl popcorn.
Yeah,
bowl.
this one's much worse.
There's no way it can be worse than a splooge bowl. In what way?
It's gonna be a spooge bowl. There it is.
This thing?
No.
Oh wow, it does look like a foreskin. That's unfortunate.
Why?
Someone needs to say that needs to be repainted. Why is it skin toned? That's a mistake. They made a terrible mistake.
It looks horrible.
This is a great popcorn bowl right here. This one. Yeah, this is not what they did. This is not it. I'm sorry for. You're right. That's my mistake. Okay. Quick check in on Travis's thoughts because I always like. Okay, so Travis says movies based set in the continuity of shows rarely ever do well outside the main audience. It's even less profitable now that all these movies are based on shows on a streaming service. I agree. So it's like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of an audience.
Yeah.
I think maybe these companies kind of get like high on their own supply. They think like, oh, everyone's a fan of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to come out and see this movie. But even it's really like only the people who are fans of the show will go see it. But even then, not all of them will go see it. So it's even less than that.
And
so
something I love, I have to go and see it now because it's being catered to other people who don't ever watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not mine anymore.
Yeah. Marvel kind of hurt themselves when they released Black Widow on streaming during the pandemic. as well as theatrically. It introduced so many things vital to the present phase. I barely remember Black Widow. It was a haze. By the time we got to Thunderbolts, it's a movie meant to mark the new Avengers, but it's made up of streaming characters and those from a movie released during the pandemic, so people are lost.
100%.
Also, I will say that I did like Thunderbolts. I don't know if you've seen it.
Didn't. For that reason,
it's another movie that visually looks better than most Marvel movies have, and it's like in the same visual vein as the Spider-Man Brand New Day. It was never going to get credit for being as good as it was because it's like the first good movie out of Marvel in like a while. But I think it'll be looked back fondly and people will say, yes, that was like the start of their turnaround, but it was never going to get full credit for that.
It got to be too much homework for me where I'm like, I have to watch
you still
random
feel like
shows.
You still feel like it's too much homework?
Yeah, I don't watch them anymore. I don't watch Marvel except for Spider-Man. It's just, I got to watch this streaming show now to watch this one. I have to get this subscription to watch this one to find out what's going on in this backstory.
Yes.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, it fragments the audience.
I don't like it.
There used to be a time where you could just turn on channel 6 and then whatever everyone in the world was watching was on at 8 p.m. or whatever. And then like, I still respect Sunday nights on HBO for what they do with, it was like first it was Sopranos and it was Game of Thrones and it's like, House of the Dragon's back now, which is more Game of Thrones, but it's, Sunday night appointment television is good shit. I love it. It's good. And then this, I guess, is about the Spider-Man popcorn bowl. Travis says they should have a sign on the counter, warn people that the cup is not for parking their Peters, which, you know what? Keep it in your pants, Travis. Yeah. And also everyone else, because that popcorn bowl is not for putting your ween in. So just to be clear. Okay. Lionsgate has taken equity stake. We're into the bad news.
We're into the depressing stuff.
We're into the bad news section now. Okay. Just a quick detour. Just pull out your phone. Just a quick detour here. Okay, so this is why we have the AI logo up here.
Okay.
Lionsgate has taken equity stake in its AI company, in a AI company called Runaway. They plan to use this solution to make AI-generated short-form shows with some of their franchises. Do you want to know what Lionsgate franchises they have?
If I'm trying to guess, I can't think of anything that comes to mind.
John Wick is one. Okay.
Stallone pops up.
I think that's. Hold on. I need to go to. Should I go into AI mode?
Oh my god! It's just gonna say why. You're just making fun of me.
The Hunger Games. Okay, there you go. John Wick, Saw, Twilight. To name a few. Here's the thing.
Guess what? This can all be AI generated because it doesn't.
It might as well be.
It might as well be.
Here's the thing. There's two AI stories here. The other one being that Google is investing $75 million into A24 to develop AI-powered filmmaking tools. I saw the Blue Sky, whatever the equivalent of tweet is for that. I saw of it was basically like the headline should be Google invests $75 million to eliminate
AI A24.
Well, to eliminate creative jobs at A24 or really anywhere in Hollywood, because all this money is being spent so they don't have to spend it on people, and that's not good. Whether you think the material's good,
$75 million is fucking nothing.
And to these companies, it's not. Yeah.
No, but like that's nothing.
Hold on. Travis says, I think that Venom: The Last Dance may be better than any MCU movies after Far From Home. I don't know about that though, Travis, because the Venom movies, although they made money, I would argue are bad. And
Agreed.
not only are they bad, they introduced this concept of Venom being this like anti-hero, which is not new, but like the way that they go about it is very strange. There's this tie into Spider-Man that makes no sense, that was never really followed up on. And it's really just this like strange, like it's very weird. The second movie has Venom at a rave and he's covered in like glow sticks and stuff. Like that, to me, it never it never works. It's just like a really unhinged performance.
That's
like
Venom,
all it does. That's all it is.
He's an unhinged,
I guess. Anyway, back to what I was saying about AI.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter whether or not you think the Hunger Games or John Wick or Saw or the Twilight Saga, whatever they make with AI is good. It doesn't matter because it's not going to be better, quote unquote, than anything we've already gotten. It's whatever, quote unquote, short form stuff that they have in mind is going to be what? It's going to be for what? For TikTok? It's going to be TikTok stuff? Is that going to be?
It's like those micro dramas. Like how short form are they talking?
Do they think it's going to get people to the movie theater? If you see an AI John Wick TikTok, is that going to get you to the movie theaters? I don't think so. And in the process, it's just an opportunity for them to eliminate jobs. Who gives a shit, even if you like it, if all the people that made the stuff originally that you like, who created John Wick, don't have a job anymore? It doesn't matter.
Mad would you be if theaters got just busier than they ever were and there was all AI movies in them?
I think I would I think I would kill myself.
I think you would. Like, that would be the worst. Every single movie was made by AI and it was just theaters were super busy because that's all anyone wanted to watch.
It literally sounds like my nightmare. It literally sounds like my nightmare. On top of that, Paramount and Warner Brothers, the deal has been approved by the U.S. Justice Department,
of course,
and will likely be approved by the antitrust folks in Europe, which surprised me. I was really hoping Europe would step up and be a little bit better for us. That's also going to eliminate jobs, less jobs in Hollywood. That's just what we want. Such less creative jobs. The whole AI thing is stupid. It doesn't matter. It apparently doesn't matter what anyone wants. It's all about eliminating jobs.
And all anyone ever says is, "Well, it's happening." It's like, because you're letting it happen.
Dude.
Everyone's like, "Oh, it's happening, so you just got to go with it and work with it."
Why do I got to go with it?
Why do we got to do it?
I don't.
You guys don't have to do that. Like, who's telling you to do that?
It's all because I told you it's not about fighting between generations, between fighting rich people. And rich people want AI because it lets them do stuff without having to pay people.
Okay, you need your tinfoil hat on.
I need to get well, I don't need a tinfoil hat. This is just reality. This is truth.
This is reality, man.
Anyway, AI sucks.
Yeah.
So
hear that, AI?
Listen, actually, you know what? AI is just a tool. That being said, it should not be used to eliminate people's jobs. I'm sorry, especially in creative positions, especially in filmmaking and movie making and
I should be able to
concept
use it
arts
at my job to write emails.
Like, yeah, I guess. Like,
and
sure.
make these reports come out faster.
Is it that much better? Like, is it? Oh,
no, it's
you
just
use AI to, but like, it's not. It like burning. You're burning down the rainforest so you can write an email. Why? Why do we care? It's not worth it.
It's raining there.
It's raining. It's raining all across North America. It's like. Okay. Anyway, that's the end of the bad news stories.
That was it? Oh, I thought there'd be more.
No, that's it. I didn't. I don't have the energy to go into this in more detail.
Thank God.
Casting is officially underway for James Bond. For the next James Bond.
Skip. We've been hearing about this for years. What are we going to talk about now?
For real now they're doing.
Oh, for real.
For real now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Then let's talk about what they have.
We don't have any. There's no news about who, but
no. Let me guess who.
It's all the same people. It's like Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, exactly.
George Miller. You know, familiar with George Miller? Is looking to develop a final Mad Max movie and TV series.
Okay.
Amazon, Universal, and Sony are interested in the rights. Did you see Furiosa?
Yeah.
Was it not the sickest movie that year?
I loved it. Yeah, it's great.
It was unbelievable. Not a lot of people. It flopped at the box office.
Yeah. Everything does.
Was it as good? Was it as good as Fury Road? Depends. I think it's like a bolder movie than Fury Road, in my opinion. It's like it has more to say than Fury Road does, which is just pure action. But
I don't need those movies to say anything, though.
They don't have to. That's fine as well. I'm not saying they have to. I'm not saying they have to. I'm just saying it's like it was a different type of movie. It was more of like it felt like an Odyssey compared to what was just kind of like a pure action film in Fury Road. But anyway, neither here nor there. Mad Max is not dead. If you had to pick Amazon, Universal, or Sony, who do you want to see?
Who do I want?
Who do you want them? Who do you want to work with George Miller?
I think Sony.
I agree with that. I think
Amazon will get it
because they have unlimited money,
and it's just going to go on, streaming.
I mean, if you want to develop a TV, here's the thing. I actually think if you want to make money at this, and maybe George Miller doesn't care about that, but if you want to make money at this, I think Sony is the way to go because they don't have their own streaming service. So you develop a movie with Sony. They pay them to make that movie with you. Then you can shop that movie around. You can shop it to Amazon. You can shop it to Universal. You can shop it to Disney.
It'll end on streaming anyway.
Wherever, right? So it's going to end up in streaming, but you're going to get paid for that instead of just like a sunk cost. Yeah. Then if you want to make the TV show, same thing. You can then shop the rights around again and say, okay, I want to put it on Disney Plus or I want to put it on Netflix or whatever. Or I want to put it on Amazon, and they'll pay you again for that. So I think that's the solution.
Miller should hire you as his manager.
His manager?
Yeah. He might not know any of this, right?
You're right. He probably doesn't. I mean, what I'm thinking is like, maybe Amazon just says like, okay, sure, you could do that. That sounds like a lot of work. Or we could just pay you $1 billion right now, and we just take the rights.
Yeah, I'm taking $1 billion.
Yeah, the Billy. You doing the George Lucas route, which is like, I'm out of here.
I'm out. You guys take these shitty characters.
A movie adaptation of the video game franchise Battlefield. Are you familiar with Battlefield?
Yeah, I've played it.
I've been playing Battlefield 6 nonstop. I love it.
Okay.
Is in the works. Michael B. Jordan is currently attached to produce and potentially star. Christopher McQuarrie is set to direct. I think the talent involved here is great. Can't go wrong with Michael B. Jordan and Christopher McQuarrie. They make great movies. I will say this, though. I don't know what a Battlefield movie is? Question mark? Like,
what do you think? It's just a
war movie, right?
But
just generic war movie?
I feel like it'll be, it would be like, what was the fucking driving one? Gran Turismo.
Okay.
Oh, this guy's the best Battlefield player in the world.
Oh my God, you're right. I didn't consider that angle.
And then, yeah.
And like, okay, and so it's maybe it's more like Gamer. Have you remember the
Gamer was sweet.
Yeah, it's a silly concept.
But it was
cool,
enjoyable.
Movie. Yeah, at the height of his powers.
But I feel like this can be an angle this goes. Maybe that'd be more of a Call of Duty one.
Well, they're already making Call of Duty.
Yeah, of course they are.
So like, this is going to go head to head against the Call of Duty movie that's like being like it has like Steven Spielberg producing and stuff. I think here's the thing. Call of Duty has, like, if you follow the Modern Warfare stories, has a story. There's like a story that's being told, whether you like it or not, or it's interesting, whatever.
It has Nuketown.
It has, yeah. Battlefield also technically in some of its games has a story, but it's an extremely generic war story. I couldn't tell you anything about it. I don't remember.
How war is generic. It's good versus bad.
But there is the Bad Company games, and the Bad Company games had like interesting characters. They're a bit funny. They're a bit like less serious, I would say, right? Less self-serious. So they could go that route, or you just go generic. Like it's about flying a plane, a tank, a helicopter, a motorcycle. It's like about using all the vehicles and having like a squad and like, I don't know how you tell the story without it just feeling like, it just feels like we're slapping the name on it.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe, at least G.I. Joe has cool characters at least.
Yeah. One of the Wayans brothers.
That's
from the movie.
One of the Wayans brothers is a character in.
Yeah. Marlon Wayans he's in that movie.
Okay. If you say so. I was thinking like you got Snake Eyes and cool.
Oh
like,
yeah. They're
like
sweet, but I don't know. I probably will pass on those.
Yeah.
I don't play the games.
I feel like if it uses the score adequately, then I'll be like,
and
okay.
It's like going to your buddy's house to watch them play the game and you're not getting to play it. You're just watching another Battlefield.
I also I don't really understand like understand that like no one wants to take a risk on like unknown IPs and stuff or whatever, but like Battlefield IP doesn't really have like a strong storytelling drive, and movies are literally about telling stories. So if you don't have anything to say, then what's the point? It just seems like a waste of time is what it feels like to me.
Just make another game. They're getting out of the game world because GTA is coming out, so they're like, "Fuck it."
Okay, actually, speaking of GTA, did you hear that?
I've heard it all.
Physical copy is not a physical copy; it's just a code in a box.
Yeah,
to be clear, that's not a physical copy. That's
I don't
stupid.
like that, but I'm balls to the wall. You
Excited?
won't see me.
Okay, you take
when
it
comes out. Day? Oh my god, man! Day. See you November.
$110 Canadian.
That's fine.
Or whatever it's going to be, I think.
The last GTA lasted me fucking 15 years.
I mean, it's lasted everyone 15 years.
But it's like this game will probably be the last video. I'm 40 years old.
You're never going to buy another video
I'll
game?
never buy another video game ever again.
What was the last one you bought before this one?
Last year's baseball game.
MLB The Show.
Yeah, but this one's like this game is gonna like fuck it. This is the escape game.
I think you're right. Like it's
I don't
probably
need to buy another
like,
game.
You didn't play Red Dead Redemption 2?
I did. I like that one.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it's great. But I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna get so lost in this game. I'm just looking forward to it.
Here's the thing. Both Red Dead Redemption and Call of Duty and GTA have more compelling movie concepts
fucking unbelievable
than Battlefield does.
Yeah, that's I know. Like,
so anyway,
it's the biggest piece of entertainment I think ever.
Yeah, it'll make so much money, dude. I'm
best.
probably gonna wait to buy it until like all the reviews come in.
You're
and, like
insane.
it's a little bit more stable, and I'm like, I just don't need to be there day one.
I'm literally going home after this, waiting for the clock to strike midnight and pre-ordering.
I have two. I missed my chance to tell the story about Shrek and trailers. I missed that. I've told it on the podcast before, so people might know. But I do have another story about GTA to give you a sense of like how invested I was for GTA 5 when it came out. Right now, remember that GTA 5 originally came out for the PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how like old that game is technically.
Yeah.
Right at the end of that console generation. So keep that in mind. But I did not own a PS3 at that time, nor did I own an Xbox 360. I only owned a Wii.
Okay.
I was dating a girl whose dad owned an Xbox 360.
You fucking sick fuck.
I bought GTA 5 for the Xbox and played it on his Xbox and left it there. I never got that game back. I then rebought the game for PS4 years later.
So we're using his PlayStation and his daughter.
I wouldn't say I was using his daughter.
Man.
I would not say that that's fair. But
on a similar story, I remember I never had a PlayStation. I was always an N64 guy. So I would rent the setup and then go to my buddy's house who had it and then beat him at the game. And he's like, what the fuck?
That's sick.
How do you,
that's
how do you
so
know
sick.
everything? I was like, I don't know. How psychotic is that?
That's sick as hell, man.
Yeah.
I wish, I wish we could still rent games.
Oh,
man.
God. Renting was the best.
Please. I just want to go
How
back
is
to the
it
day where I could
not
go to
allowed?
Blockbuster and rent a game. I would go rent a game for a weekend, beat it, return it, and it would cost me $10.
Like, how can you not rent? And they're like, oh, just subscribe and you get the games for free now. And you're like, I
don't
just
want that.
Rent it.
I don't want those games. I've never played a single PS Plus game.
No, me neither.
Not one. I feel bad because there actually is games in that I want to play, but it's like
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's a Lord of the Rings game that I want to play in there actually, but I still never got it. Lord of the Rings.
I think they're making
War for whatever it
Hogwarts.
Was. No, War for Mordor or something like that. Anyway,
back to movies.
We're actually on to TV now.
Okay.
Ian McDermott, who's the
Professor X?
No, Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. Everyone knows.
Yeah.
Unlimited power. Here's that guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, he says that George Lucas was developing a live-action Palpatine TV series that would have followed the Emperor's progress, quote, like Hitler's. But they scrapped the idea when Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney.
Okay, so a couple things that jump out.
The Hitler part?
No. Who's even asking him anything anymore?
I don't know. That's his call? That's his claim to fame, dude. I know, but that's his thing. It's a shtick.
When was this reported?
He returns to voice. He actually, in the animated stuff, he's done stuff as Palpatine relatively recently, as like a couple years ago.
It's like, buddy, they're moving on without you.
He's done stuff.
He's just all of a sudden throwing, oh yeah,
Ian McDermott is the best part of the prequels, you could maybe argue. That scene where he talks to Anakin in the opera house when he talks about, you know the scene where he's like, not for a Jedi, like that scene. Yeah, it's like, that whole bit. Great stuff. I'll be following your career with great interest. All that stuff from episode 1.
Your career. Something is like he's playing for the Yankees or something.
Yeah, but he's a Jedi.
Yeah, he's a Jedi.
the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees.
Yeah, fuck the Yankees.
Anyway, I just think this idea that they were going to make a live action Emperor Palpatine show where the lead character is essentially Hitler, and that's self-described. That's how they described it here. And like, here's the thing that's kind of so...
Palpatine was already worse than Hitler.
In some ways, yes.
What do you mean in some ways? He's blowing up planets.
Yeah, I mean, he blew up a whole planet. That's true. It's true.
Like,
it's true. I'm not denying
comparing numbers.
I'm not denying it's not a numbers game.
No.
But if it was, Palpatine would be much more evil. I'm saying that George Lucas had the biggest franchise in the world in Star Wars, but he was completely independent. He had no one to serve but himself. So he could come up with these crazy ideas, like let's make an Emperor Palpatine Hitler show.
Yeah.
And no one could say no to him. And now the franchise is owned. And not, again, whether that's good or bad, that's for you to decide.
Yeah.
But now the franchise is owned by Disney, and Disney's certainly not going to make that.
No.
So just think about what we lost. That's all I'm saying. Just think about what it is we lost when Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney. Would this the show? Would you watch the show?
Probably.
Yeah, me too. It would have been on like 2005.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah,
and live action, like, come on.
Yeah. Or I guess it would have been on 2010-ish time frame. Okay. Here's the one for you. This one's a story for you. A multi-part Knicks documentary is in the works.
I know about this one.
At A24 and HBO. That would, by the way, boo A24 and your AI bullshit.
Yeah. They should just call it AI 24.
They should, actually. That's good. That's good stuff. You're a writer, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you see this? Did you see Seth Rogen's comment about AI and writing? He's like,
no.
if you consider using AI to write, then you just shouldn't be a writer. That's what he said. He's like, you're in the wrong job. I respect to Seth Rogen. Anyway, so A24 HBO, they're going to follow the Knicks' entire history, just like Hitler, up to their first NBA championship in 53 years. It will be directed by Ben Stiller.
Yeah. A lot of iPhone footage from like his games, like a lot of random footage.
Really? Okay. So
I think it's going to be cool.
Is this like a documentary series?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah, it's a documentary, it says. Yeah. So, are you a Knicks fan? Do you care about the Knicks? How do you feel about this?
I like him. I'm pumped to watch that. Stellar makes great stuff.
Well, he made
like, come on.
I mean, he's a better director than he's actor now.
Fucking diehard Knicks fan, so you know he's not just going to let this.
He's like, this is my. He's like, I was.
This
born
is his
for
like,
this.
his fucking like what they call a passion project.
I mean, that's cool.
Like,
I think it's crazy that they're following the entire 53-year history of the Knicks.
I'm sure
that seems interesting. Seems like unnecessary.
I have a feeling it's going to be a little Ken Burns kind of baseball, like from the beginning of time to what it's become.
Which
were great. Like as a sports nut, you like get ready.
Like, this is how they invented basketball, and then the Knicks came around.
Yeah.
Okay. What are Knickerbockers?
Knickerbockers?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Okay. I was really hoping you could answer that for me.
I used to know. I think it had something to do with socks.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
I just wanted to touch on this here. You've seen the boys finale?
I have not.
You didn't see the boys finale?
No, I'm
never mind then.
Season or two behind.
Okay, and we won't talk about it then. Okay. And then Conan is going to return to direct the next Oscars, to host the next Oscars.
I think that's...
that'll be for 3 years in a row.
Okay,
that's good.
A turkey, nice.
What is that? What's that called?
Well, when you bowl 3 strikes in a row.
Oh, okay. It's a turkey. Okay. So yeah, he's going to bowl 3 Oscars in a row. And he's going to come back for 3. I'm excited about this. I think he's the best he's the best host since what's his name?
Gervais?
No. Gervais, first of all, no. Gervais did the Golden Globes. And he absolutely feasted
everyone.
Feasted on the Hollywood stars. Unbelievable. All-time great scenario. Like Billy Crystal is what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah,
best since Billy Crystal. I freaking love Billy Crystal, man.
Thanks.
So funny.
City Slickers? Oh my God. Have you seen it?
Yes. City Slickers 2 actually is what I've seen.
Legend of Curly? Is that what it is?
Yes. Yeah. It's unbelievably funny. So good. All right. Here's what I've been watching. Okay. House of the Dragon season 1 premiered Sunday night.
Okay.
Season 3. it premiered with a big battle episode that everyone thought was going to end season 2. And that's pretty cool because it starts with with a bang, literally. Yeah. It's too early to say. I will say this, though. Game of Thrones is doing their Game of Thrones shit. There's some weird incest stuff.
Yeah.
Characters that you don't expect to die or be dying. Plot twists happening like 3 times an episode. They're jumping all over the place. It's like, this is very like vintage Game of Thrones stuff. Coming off of Night of the Seven Kingdoms from a few months ago. It feels fresh again. Very different, like much darker tone than Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm excited to be watching it on a week-to-week basis. I can't say that I covered Game of Thrones as it was coming out every week for almost a decade. Almost.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was the peak of this podcast, one might say.
Oh, okay. Not now then. Okay.
No offense, but we've never had anywhere near as many followers, listeners as we did when Game of Thrones was going on. But that's only because that was the biggest show in the world. Okay, and there's, again, as we talked about earlier in the show, there's no such thing as that anymore. No. There's no one thing that everyone watches anymore. It's just
The Simpsons?
Too fragmented. No one's watching The Simpsons anymore.
Well, not new ones, but I'm watching.
You're watching the old ones again. Yeah, exactly. But nothing like The Simpsons was during season 5.
100%.
Anyway, happy that House of the Dragon is back. Is this a show that would interest you in any way?
I didn't like the Seven Kingdoms show.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I didn't like the actor in it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was.
It's so good.
He was too whiny.
I mean, I think he's kind of supposed to come off that way.
I know he's supposed to, but I'm just
like, but he kind of obviously grows out of that a little bit.
It didn't seem like it.
By the end of the series? No?
Like, he really grows out of it. Because I was thinking,
he goes through a bit of an arc.
Okay, well, I could get back in there, but
this is obviously, I would say this is nothing like that. Have you not seen any of this?
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't.
So Star Wars Season 1, Season 2 is there's a little bit of a lull in Season 2.
Oh,
but it was made during the writer's strike and stuff, so it's got like an built-in.
So they're just standing around.
There's no one saying anything.
Oh, yeah, any dragons today?
Yeah. But like, it is pretty cool. Like the sheer like size and scope of the show is pretty impressive. There's a lot of dragons in it, which is really cool. There's very likable and very hateable characters. It's vintage Game of Thrones. It really is that stuff to me. And is it like as good, quote unquote, as Game of Thrones was back in season 5? No, it's not. But it's like, that's a pretty hard bar to clear anyway.
You can't just shoot for and aim for that.
It's a pretty hard bar to clear. Yeah. And because it's a prequel, it does have some of that, like, these characters are on a preset track. You can kind of go look up and find out exactly what happens to all of them and how they die and all those things. I don't do that. I watch it as a show. I do find that there's still some fun twists for me, but it does feel a little bit like it's being robbed of some of its dramatic stakes, but just being like, these are the things that are supposed to happen and they will happen in this way. There are some changes from the books. Again, I don't know because I haven't read the books, but I listen to a lot of podcasts. They talk about how these changes, what they mean for the show. From as far as I can tell, it's executed with a lot of precision. Like it's very, like this is a very well put together show. If you liked Game of Thrones, go and watch House of the Dragon. It's more of stuff that you like. There's some weirdness. It's not quite as like tight and put together as like peak Game of Thrones, but it's like it's still probably one of the best shows on television when it's out. Like, is it as good as the best show ever? Maybe not, but it's like, it's still pretty freaking good.
Well, that's a high comparison.
Okay.
Will you read the books?
No.
Why? What was the last book you read?
Please don't ask me that. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I like to listen to audiobooks. Does that count as reading?
No.
Then I haven't read a book in
It's called listening.
Decades, probably. Decade, at least, probably. I don't know. I fall asleep when I try to read books. Okay. I think it's a part of my dyslexia thing. It's like it exhausts my brain to do it. So I listen to books instead. And I listen to like Star Wars books and they're fun. Okay. I watched Obsession.
Okay.
If longtime fans of the podcast know that I am, I think the technical term is fraidy cat. I don't like horror movies. Obsession is more of a thriller than it is a horror, I would say. But I do think it does officially qualify as a horror film because it's dealing with supernatural concepts. So I think that leans it over into
it's under that
horror.
umbrella.
It's not much, but it leans it over into horror.
So I haven't seen it yet.
Okay,
but
I guess I will.
Thoughts. Yeah. I just didn't. I got rubbed the wrong way when these guys kind of just ripped off Tim Robinson for a lot of comedy in their sketches on like TikTok,
really?
and Instagram.
Well, I don't know this backstory.
Well, I guess they started on TikTok.
Okay,
and the ones I didn't have TikTok, but on Instagram, and then went to the TikTok ones, but. Just a lot of the same humor of what Tim Robinson
like same style,
doing.
Just yelling, and like big making a scene type of thing.
So it's just you watch him, you'll see the comments just like, oh, shades of Tim Robinson. It's like I get it. That happens with every era, with every like people did their Will Ferrell bit.
People take off,
you know what I mean. So it happens, But it's just like just seems so soon, and it's like I don't know. Hats off to him for doing what they did.
I will say that it's a well-made movie.
Yeah.
It's a pretty like small stakes film, so it's like it was made for not very much money.
No,
right?
Well, you can do
unknown actors, which I appreciate. I like unknown actors. It's fun to not have preconceived notions of who these people are going to be or how they behave. I love a movie star as much as the next person, but occasionally it's nice to be like
Timothy Chalamet doesn't need to be in it.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Timothy Chalamet
but
doesn't
in his
need to be
next
in a lot
one
of
though. He's got I think Aaron Paul.
I did see what is the ping pong movie with him in it? And
Marty Supreme?
Marty Supreme. And you know what? That movie's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah?
So
I'll have to check it out.
I will say that. Marty Supreme gets it's very weird, man. And it's long. I will say that. It's long. It's very meandering. It feels like, just to go on a Marty Supreme tangent.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme kind of like represents the United States as this like egotistical, we're the best at everything, like persona. And they just like drive that persona into like take it to the logical conclusion of the most insane possible things that this person can do in 1930s ping pong. It's fucking crazy. I will say that. It is crazy, but very entertaining. So, okay. Obsession. I'm just going to quickly go through a couple of these. So.
Okay, wait. So back on Obsession, though.
Yes.
A lot of backlash from how he's paying.
Okay.
Crew members, I guess.
Or not, I guess.
Or not. But also, I get his side of things, though.
He doesn't have a lot of money.
Yeah. And if, like he said, if you're not, like, whoever took the big risk for getting the payday.
Is this
right? Was it the cinematographer? Said she made like $7,500.
Oh, that's not a lot of money.
No. But then he just came out and said.
It's a good looking movie.
And he just came out and said, well, like the people who took the biggest risk get the biggest rewards.
I mean, the movie wouldn't look like it does.
No, he doesn't have to say that.
It wouldn't look like a Hollywood movie if you didn't.
If he doesn't have the money to pay these people, I don't know. But
I don't know. This is the argument that people try to make for AI. By the way, it's like, well, I don't have the money to pay a storyboard artist. I don't have the money to pay,
this is everyone's job.
Whatever, all these people, right? I don't have money to pay these people, so why shouldn't I still be able to make a movie? It's like, well, okay, then you need to make a different kind of movie.
Yeah,
is the answer to your question.
No, yeah, I agree.
There's no right that says that. Oh, well, you should have the right to get this stuff for free.
No,
says
100%.
So anyway, I think that is. I didn't know that stuff. I appreciate you bringing that.
That's like also kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Fair enough. So I'm taking the movie as from on like face value, just what I saw of the movie. It takes a pretty like generic concept, which is like the monkey's paw scenario, which is like careful what you wish for, right? Yeah. Because you might get it and it's not going to be exactly the way you wanted, right? Yeah. So the concept is this person, this is not, maybe it's spoilers. I don't know. I don't feel like it's really, they wish for someone to really like them and then their shenanigans go from there. Okay. Yeah. It's a horror movie. So there's some gore, there's some like creepy elements, there's a couple of jump scares, whatever. The movie seems to like want to try to be commenting on like relationships and like misogyny and like incels and that type of stuff. But it's so obsessed with like executing. I mean, obsessed isn't the right word. It's very focused on executing on like the baseline horror elements of the movie that I don't think that the commentary, quote unquote, that the movie's trying to say really lands. It's pretty muddled. Like it's pretty muddy. It's got a lot of problems. It basically, once they introduce this like supernatural concept of it, in my opinion, it kind of robs a lot of the like, oh, this is really a story about men's concept of ownership over a woman in a relationship or whatever. It robs some of that concept because it's no longer really about that stuff anymore.
Is that because they've robbed comedy from other people?
Because
they've taken just the premise of be careful what you wish for and made it into a movie?
Listen, I actually have no problem with using that baseline premise.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, It's an original
idea. Not really. Not really, though. It's not an original idea.
Same with those sketches. We're just like, sure, like,
but again, it's like I have no problem with taking a generic concept and putting your own spin on it. Like that works for me, in my opinion. That's not the problem. It's just that I think it's gotten a lot of buzz. I don't think it's a bad movie. It's not my type of movie. I just think that when people are like, oh, it's so smart, it's this, it's that, about it's got all these things to say, I don't think it has that many things to say. And then when
like this person's taken over Hollywood and he's like the next big star.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. That time will tell. I guess, listen, I'm not saying that he can't be a big deal. I'm just saying like, we'll find out is what I'm saying. I don't know. We'll see. I will say that like the female lead on the movie is a very good actress and deserves to like have her career go places. I will say that for sure. So there you go. All right. So here's a completely different type of movie. The Furious. Okay. The Furious is a movie I went and saw on a whim. I heard like generic good things about it. It is, I think it's a Chinese movie. It's technically in English, but a lot of it is in like Chinese and I think maybe Korean.
Never even heard of it.
It's like an anime as a movie, as in live action, really, because the kung fu action is all like, it's clearly sped up to be faster, which is cool looking. It looks amazing. It's in like the Raid style fashion. It's all action all the time with like very few breaks for like minor dialogue and character choices, right? It's basically like, hey, there's this evil organization, crime organization that is kidnapping and trafficking children.
What else is there need to know?
And then a kung fu master who's a mute. His daughter is kidnapped and he has to rescue them. And then there's also a cop and everyone knows kung fu. Okay.
Well, you have to.
It's
4 stars from
Roger Ebert's website. Yeah. From
there
Matt
you go.
Solar
if you
Sites.
love action movies,
I love Matt Solar Sites. I think he's a really smart reviewer. It's the way I describe the action is it's like everyone's body is made out of rubber. Like people's bodies bounce off of each other in like a really weird way.
That way. They
don't really get hurt. No one really gets hurt per se. There's a lot like there's blood and gore. Like people, there's some gross stuff, quote unquote, like action-y in that way. But it's like it's not really played up like a gory movie would be playing it up. There's blood. There's lots of blood. When there's blood, there's lots of it. But it's not like, I would say, like a massively gory movie. It's more about like the choreography of the fights. And the fighting is more like dancing, as I would say. Like the way that they move off each other is kind of like all very like dance-like is the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
There's this one character that's like this really big buff dude who's kind of like, he kind of moves like a bull would. And I don't know. It's just really crazy. I've never seen anything like it. It's very cool. I would watch it again a million times.
It's bloody heaven.
It's very bloody. But again, it's not like
I'll give that a watch.
And like I don't know last time I saw a good kung fu movie. Obviously, I'm just not looking for them necessarily, but I just heard such good things about this just offhand. I just happened to have a night off. I went to the movie theater. It's only just under 2 hours long. It's the cool thing about this movie also is that it kind of wraps up and then tells a mini sequel movie in the same movie. So it's like, hey, congratulations, you executed this thing that you like wanted to do. Congrats, it's over. And then it like cuts to what looks like it's setting up sequels for like all these characters, and then it brings those characters together at the end, and they all fight each other, and then the movie actually ends. And it's like, oh, okay. It's like we got to have the movie and the sequel in the same movie. It's sick as hell. I literally don't know how to describe it other than rubber people fight dancing to sick ass music. That's it. And I don't know how else to describe it. So.
Okay, well, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'll go check that one out. I didn't even hear about it. This one just, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. It's not like, I would say it's not like the premiere movie out right now. Like it's
I would probably
the big movie right now is Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
And then like there's also The Furious. But I think go see it in movies. Go see it in the theaters if you still can. Like I don't know how long it's playing for. Absolutely sick movie though. Punisher: One Last Kill. This is relatively old. I just wanted to mention it here. That's like it's also pure action. So if you want to, but it's more like gun heavy than it is obviously. The Furious is like the big weapon in the Furious is a hammer. Like he's got a hammer in his hand on the top, and like this kung fu artist, once he gets a hammer in his hand, like is just murdering people nonstop, and it's crazy. It's fucking cool.
Hammer's great.
It makes the hammer seem like the most deadly weapon you could ever have.
I remember in Drive when he's got that bullet on the guy's forehead, and he's got the hammer. He's like, if you fucking come around this girl again, he's like, that's
so wild.
It's the craziest. Like, it's the coolest thing. I love that movie.
Yeah, Drive is sick as hell.
But I'll never forget that though. Just bullet on the guy's forehead, and he's gonna
with that set off the
100% it would.
That's crazy. Okay,
I mean, your hand would probably explode with it.
Yeah,
just wild. It's just
but worth it.
Yeah,
worth it. Okay, I don't know if you saw Punisher: One Last Kill, but it's like this low budget thing that John Bernthal made because he wanted to do like another Punisher thing before One Last Kill or One Last Stay. What's it called? The Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
It's very short. It's only like 45 minutes long, I think. And it's just him, also kind of like The Raid, escaping a building, murdering everybody. It's not as good as The Furious. It's not even close to as good. Not even a fraction as good. If The Furious is a 10, which is like, I would say it's like a 9 out of 10 in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Punisher, in the same vein, being great on the same criteria as like pure action, don't care about the story. It's like a 4. In my opinion. So it's still good-ish. It's just like a very weird thing to think about, like this ultra murdery character also on Disney Plus next to like Blue's Clues or whatever the hell's on there. So it's very weird. Anyway, and he's also going to be in the next Spider-Man movie. And he said like he wants the character from One Last Kill to be the same character that you see in Spider-Man. So I don't know how that's going to work, but
they're like, yeah, for sure. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Be happy you got this job. There's been like 6 other Punishers.
I mean, John Bernthal's basically doing whatever he wants now, but fair enough. And then last thing I'll mention, because I won't mention the other things, but I went to see Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring in concert. They had a massive choir. They had a solo opera singer, this woman who did an amazing job. And then also this solo like young boy from like a children's choir who also did a solo. It was really impressive, very high pitched. Now on top of all the other orchestrated, like the Ring theme and like the Urukai themes and all that stuff, all amazing. It was a surprise for my anniversary from my girlfriend. It was really, really amazing. I had just seen Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring in movie theater for the anniversary edition, the extended edition in theaters. This is the theatrical edition. Not as good, but also pretty long still.
Did you tell her that?
Yeah, well, she came to see the other one with me.
Oh, you didn't get me the extended version.
They didn't do that. They're not going to do the extended edition because it's like 3.5 hours long, and you can't have a concert that's like 4 hours long. So anyway, it's more of a concert, but I've seen now many movies in concert with a full orchestra. But this one and probably Empire Strikes Back are the 2 best ones I would say I've seen.
I haven't seen one, but
unbelievable experiences. 100% worth it.
A pretty cool thing.
100% worth it. Yeah, I recommend it if you have the opportunity to. What you just watched Lord of the Rings.
So for some reason, I started watching Lord of the Rings.
There's never a wrong time.
No, but at like 9 p.m.
Not that, you know what? I take it back. That is the wrong time. That's too late. By 9 o'clock, it's too late.
The complete wrong time.
Well, actually, it's over by midnight.
And
it's
I'm
like
that's okay. 45 minutes in, I'm like, ooh, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, but like the first 2 hours of Fellowship of the Ring are so perfect.
They are.
By the way, my favorite, just as a side, my favorite moment in the theatrical release is like when Frodo wakes up after being in Rivendell after being stabbed by the Morgul blade.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and then Gandalf is there, and he's like, Gandalf, where were you? Why didn't you meet us at the Prancing Pony? And he's like, and then he goes, huh? And then it like cuts to this big flashback, and just like this massive moment of him escaping on an eagle and all this crazy stuff, and he's just like, I got delayed. Got delayed. He's just thinking about this crazy moment, and all he has to tell Frodo is, I got delayed, is crazy.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
It is wild that he just made it there, though. But
we don't. I think he's pretty much like Frodo's basically out of it for months, as my understanding. Like the ring is there with Frodo as he's recovering. I don't know if it's months. It's definitely like at least a month. It's weeks and weeks.
I don't know what it would be in
time.
the book, but yeah, in the movie, it's next morning.
Well, I think they arrive. My understanding was that they arrive at Rivendell. It's like September. When he wakes up, it's October.
It's October the 5th, or what he says?
It's October 22nd or whatever.
It's like, why is it 10 a.m.? Yeah, that joke of like, why is it 10 a.m.? Like, what is that? Why does that matter?
Wednesday? Yeah. And then my understanding, I think they leave. I can't remember how it works. If either the ring is destroyed on Christmas Day or they leave with the Fellowship on Christmas Day. Someone needs to
correct me. It's a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is technically. I mean, it feels like a Christmas movie. It's a movie that you people watch around Christmas anyway.
You people?
No. That people watch around Christmas time. Yeah.
Where do the orcs come from in the ground? How are they getting them?
Well, in the movie they say that the orcs are perverted versions of elves.
Yeah, but like when they're just born again out of the mud.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like a visual storytelling element that's not really in the books. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just there's something on this rewatch where I was like,
it's so cool looking.
Why does Gollum have shorts? It's like a bunch of things.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong questions, dude.
I know. No
offense. Those are the wrong questions.
Those are the things that popped up.
I watch a lot of Lord of the Rings lore videos.
Yeah,
and or like Tolkien lore videos, I guess. I know more about this stuff now that I probably should have. Dan, my ex co-host on the show, would be pissed at me because at the time I used to make fun of him for all of the ways that like the Elvish words were said and stuff. I still don't have that level of knowledge and can pronounce Elvish or know Elvish or anything like that. But I have a lot more respect for the Tolkien lore and legendarium and all that stuff.
Pretty nuts.
It's very intricate and thought out. But but why does Gollum have shorts? Well, because he was at one point a hobbit, so he's got some
at one point.
He has some form of shame.
Fucking tortured, and they just leave his shorts on.
Well, maybe he gets new shorts when he leaves.
No, they're ratty and
or maybe
gross.
he steals like a rag. From somewhere.
Remember being younger and thinking Two Towers was the best shit ever.
I thought, Two Towers is boring.
It is boring. I remember like on this rewatch, I'm like, this is fucking boring.
Two Towers is boring, and I've said this. And again,
to the last battle.
Until the Helm's Deep. Yeah. And I will stand on this. There's some very cool moments in Two Towers. When what's his name touches the Palantir or whatever. Pippin touches the Palantir.
Oh,
and you like see, like he sees Sauron's eye and stuff.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And like everything to do with like the old like dying king and Grima Wormtongue, all that stuff is pretty interesting. He talks about how like he like sees the flowers growing on his son's grave, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Very touching stuff. Very cool.
All boring.
But like watching Frodo and Sam and Gollum like wander through the waste is boring. I'm sorry, it's boring.
I just get sick of Gollum.
I'm sick
of this guy.
The best part of Fellowship is that Gollum isn't really a part of it.
Yeah.
And I think that is like, I understand that he has like, there's this great moment in Fellowship where it's like, I sense that he has a larger part to play, whether for good or for ill. But by the end of that movie, it's like, oh yeah, he's not really in this movie. It's just about these more interesting characters. And yes, Gollum is interesting, but he's also very annoying.
Yeah.
I find.
He's very annoying.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Return of the King in a very long, probably since my very first watch. So not sure what to expect.
I think first of all, I also need to rewatch.
All I remember is like the 5 endings where they just keep going in the room when he's in the bed. And that pissing me off in the theaters.
Gandalf. Yes, I know. Yes. I also remember that. I will say that
So it's been a while.
It has some really great moments. Its ending is too long.
Yeah.
But
I honestly don't remember anything other than the spider. There's a big spider.
Yes, there is. Yes, correct.
But that's all I remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, the spider's cool as hell. I mean, there's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
The thing is,
where do you rank them? What's the rank?
Fellowship is the best one.
Yeah. Agreed.
Then Return of the King, then Two Towers.
Okay. I'll agree with that.
But again, I haven't rewatched them in a long time, and especially if you haven't, make sure you're watching the extended editions, not the theatrical editions.
I don't. I've only got so much time. I'm already wasting it on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, right. Fair enough.
If you were a character in this world,
okay,
would you be a hobbit, the regular human, an elf, or hanging out with Gimli and the dwarves?
Okay,
or I guess a wizard.
Would it be a hobbit, an elf?
Yeah, of all like what would you be?
Or like which species would I be?
Yeah. So it's to say it's the video game. You get to pick your character.
To be honest,
who are you? Who's Julian?
The way that like the Tolkien universe is.
Give me your first answer,
out,
and then give me the honest answer.
Okay, so I'll give you my first answer is elf because they are immortal, and
you'd want to be immortal.
It certainly has its downsides, but they also get to go to like elf heaven. Which is pretty sick.
Elf heaven.
And live there forever. So that's cool.
Okay.
Also, they got like, they have amazing vision and they never age and they barely need to eat. And like, they're just like, they're like they're just like a peak species.
They just seem to,
they're kind of perfect, right? Which is like, on one hand, it's like they have their own problems, but their problems are,
they're too stuck up and
they're a little stuck up. Sure.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay.
But like you don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of be your own man still. They're not.
Hobbit would suck, I think.
I think no, you're wrong because the hobbits just get to live. They get to toil. They get to farm and smoke weed basically all day long. That's and drink beer. They basically live like a retiree's life. It's pretty good.
But I don't know if your world's ending, you can only do so much.
Yeah, but for the people in the Shire. Technically, in the books, there's the scouring of the Shire, and there's like bad shit happens to the hobbits. But in the movies, that's not what happens. Really, they're basically fine the whole time.
They are.
Even if you could even argue that as long as the hobbits are in the Shire, with the exception of one little blip during the War of the Ring, it's basically perfect there all the time. And they have people guarding them and protecting them in the Rangers, and they basically live like a perfect life.
They don't leave the Shire.
It's pretty big. The Shire's pretty big.
I know, but
and this they technically can. They can,
but they don't.
But because
the world's too big.
But you could. You can go on an adventure. That's the whole point. I mean, but so what I'm saying is, yes. Do you have some disadvantages by being shorter than everyone? 100%. But you live a long life. Right, you can live
dirty feet all the time.
That's true, but
imagine
maybe you're the first hobbit that wears socks.
Your wife wants a foot massage. You're like, oh my god.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Travis says, as someone who loves Jar Jar Binks. Okay, so interesting take to begin with. All right, what is there to love about Jar Jar Binks exactly?
The name.
Is it his like somewhat racist portrayal and voice? I don't know. There's not much to like. I will say this. Is it about how he is essentially the reason the Republic fell when he gave Chancellor Palpatine unlimited power?
Star Wars was downhill when he first appeared.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
Nightcrawler in X2 was one of the most annoying characters I've ever seen in a movie. I wanted to turn the movie off every time he spoke.
What was his name?
Not Tim Roth. Who plays Nightcrawler?
Or is it the guy from GoldenEye? The science nerd? What's his name?
Oh, I think
Boris?
you might be right.
Not Boris.
Alan Cumming.
Yeah.
Alan Cumming. Yes, it is Boris.
Yeah, it's Boris.
Yes.
Yeah, he was very annoying.
I think Nightcrawler is really cool as a character. I don't know if... And X2 is a really amazing movie.
What was the most annoying thing about him, though, Travis? His lack of confidence?
Or his German accent that you
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, he said every time he speaks, specifically. That's crazy. Anyway.
Every time he spoke, yeah.
Anyway, Any other thoughts on Lord of the Rings before we wrap it up?
No, I got one more movie to watch.
Okay, let me know when you do it. I'll try to see if I can catch up. I have to. I've seen Fellowship now twice in the last 3 months.
Okay, so
but I've been meaning to watch.
I'll get it
Two
done
Towers
before this weekend. All right.
Well, you don't have to do it that fast.
This weekend.
You don't have to do it that fast.
Maybe I'll watch it at the cabin.
You need to watch Escape from L.A.
True, I do. Okay.
I also need to watch that. Okay. All right. On that note, that's everything. We'll be back. I wanted to talk about The Beef Season 2 and Wuthering Heights, which is that movie I watched with Sam. And holy shit, is it bad.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about how bad it is.
You can leave it at that.
But anyway, I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about next time. Look forward to next week's movie club, which will be, again, Escape from L.A. Outside of that, I guess we'll probably do a Spider-Man episode when Spider-Man comes out. That's just around the corner.
Okay.
And we'll just play it by ear from there. Follow us on Blue Sky at Tower Babblecast, on Blue Sky Tower Babble Podcast. Basically, anywhere you search for that, you'll find us. Subscribe to us on YouTube and on Twitch to see us when we go live. And then make sure to leave us a review on iTunes or Spotify or whatever it is that you listen to us on. We'll be back very soon with more TOB. We'll talk to you then.
Later.